Thanks a lot, Liam. What did the news feel like and sound like when you got the call from Dr. Burke saying you're cleared for contact the second time?
It's a good step. Exciting, but at the same time, I think you try not to get too ahead of yourself and understand the process and know that contact is obviously the biggest step, but one that brings you that much closer. So exciting, but at the same time, got to keep in mind that it's a big one too.
I had a chance to watch you practice in Dallas last week. I thought you were phenomenal, really ready to play, but you weren't cleared for contact yet. Are you ready to play physically in terms of your conditioning levels?
Yeah, I mean, my conditioning is as good as it's going to get as far as practice is concerned, and I think until you get in games, you're not going to be able to match anything you would do in practice. So just a matter of working hard to stay in shape, and hopefully it's soon and I can get in there and get better in games.
Is there anybody on the team when you're practicing and taking contact that you say, you know what, I know this guy's going to plant me into the boards, I better be ready?
You know who competes a lot is Ben Lovejoy. He competes hard, and I think he's known throughout our whole team for making sure he finishes checks, and that's someone that I'm sure will compete hard, especially when I get out there in some contact drills. But really, the more the better. You want to get in as many of those scenarios as you can. So sometimes it takes a little bit of egging guys on to hit you in practice, but it'll be good.
Do you like the way the game's being played around the National Hockey League right now?
Yeah, I think it's going well. I think, if anything, it's probably got a little bit more clutch and grab in here lately, it seems like. But sometimes that tends to happen with the time of year and things getting a little bit more important. And, I'm sure that they're trying to let teams play, too, and, decide things without too many power plays. So, for me, selfishly, the more room, the better. But I think everyone's trying to do the right thing, and I think headshots have been something that they really tackled well, and you're not going to get rid of them, but I think it's something that everyone's really focused on.
Did you have a chance to see the hit last night by Nicholas Kronwall?
Yeah.
And what did you think of that hit?
That's a tough one. I wouldn't want to be Brendan Shanahan, that's for sure. With that one there, it's hard for Kronwall with a quick hit like that to really adjust, but I think you've seen around the league guys are really making an effort to adjust that hit. I mean, we've seen him make that hit a lot, and I've been on the ice. I've been involved in games where he's hit guys in our team like that, and he's a pretty honest player. He plays the game hard, but that one there is tough. But if you see maybe 10 or 15 of those hits, I think a large percentage are being avoided from being contact to the head. So I think that's a good step in the right direction.
What do you like about the Penguins right now? You've had a chance to watch them. You played a little bit with them, but you've had a chance to watch them. What do you like about them?
I like our depth. Obviously like the way Mark's playing, starting in goal. That's huge, but I think our depth is something that has really shown throughout the whole year, and both on defense and offense. But the way that Gino's playing, I mean, when he's leading the way like that, he makes everyone else around him better, and obviously that whole line is really leading the way. So I think that right from Mark all the way out, we've been consistent and we have a lot of depth.
Do you remember it all? Can you take us back to your first game this year against the New York Islanders where you just shredded them and the backhand was working unbelievable? Do you remember how you felt before you went on the ice?
Just excited. I had so much energy, to be waiting that long to get back into playing games, and I had missed it so much. So I could have played forever that night. It was a lot of fun.
It can't be fun playing against you when you're feeling like that and you're as healthy as you were at that point. And then there comes the low, well, obviously in the low part when you hit Kunitz and then you get the whiplash effect from Krejci. You went from the high to the low. Can you take us through the process?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, this injury in a whole is it's an awful thing to go through, and it never seems like there's anything that's really clear-cut about it. You can't really get any answers, and you kind of go through every day hoping that you get progress, and when you do, it's hard not to look too far ahead, and you want to, but you really have to be patient. It's a real test of patience, and I think, if anything, I just learned how much I appreciate playing and how much I miss it when I'm not. So it's been good to be around the team to be skating, and that really helps a lot. But I really want to get out there.
People are going to want to hear a little bit more from you, so when we come back, we'll celebrate a little bit more with Sidney Crosby.